Welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm your host, Janet Cresson. We're thinking back to school these days, and when you think back to school, you think about your kiddos, you think about teachers, but do you think about your bus driver? Pretty important person in their lives. And joining me right now, I have Casey and Elizabeth. They're both from Kobussen Buses. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
Now, Elizabeth, you're currently a driver, and Casey, you are a dispatcher now, but you used to be a bus driver,
Yep.
right? I'm curious, why did you start? Why did you become a bus driver?
Well, I became a bus driver because I needed something with flexible hours. I needed something with a decent starting wage. And Kobussen had both of those things. They have an awesome starting wage, and it's even better if you have experience driving school bus. And also they have, what really caught my eye was the child ride-along program. So that means to me that I can bring my kids to work with me, and I don't have to worry about child care.
Isn't that interesting? I did not know they had that. That does make a big difference, doesn't it?
It does.
I think I noticed online, at least last time I looked at your website, you had a $1,000 signing bonus too. Is that still in force?
It is not at the moment. What we're doing now instead is we're paying you to train. So we'll pay you to come in and study with us to get ready for your CDL driver's license.
Okay. What do you like best about it, about driving?
For me, I enjoy the children. I've always loved working with children. I've been driving going on 19 years now. Currently, I'm a dispatcher full-time, but I do get the chance to go out on my old route. And when I'm out there, the kids really do make me feel like a rock star. You know, just being around the kids, being able to get to know them and their families has always been number one for me.
Of course, safety is top of mind when you're a driver, but you also have to work with those kids. That's takes over probably even more. So let's talk about how someone becomes it. What's the process if a viewer here is interested in starting up?
Well, typically we just need someone to fill out an application. You can do that online or at any of our locations. Locations in our area are Broadhead, Sun Prairie, Lodi, and Baraboo. Once we receive the application, then we're able to do our background checks and get a copy of their motor vehicle record. From there, we set up an interview, and once if the interview goes well, then we begin the training process.
Okay, so is it too late for this school year if someone's interested?
Absolutely not.
It's not? Okay. So let's talk about the training, because that's going to take a little bit of time. What is that like? How long does it take? When do you start driving?
Well, we have extensive training. So our drivers go through, the first round is really just getting them ready to get their CDL, because you have to have a CDL to drive one of our buses. That usually takes about 2 weeks. You know, it depends on the driver. But we also have, like I said, the new course. We will help you get your permit.
So you don't grant the CDL. You just help folks study up so they're ready to take that test and pass it.
Yes.
Right. Yes. Okay. All right. Let's talk about safety. I dropped that down a little bit earlier. That's so important. Talked about safety these days on school buses.
Right. Well, school buses are designed to be the safest form of transportation on the road. Besides the mechanical facts, safety facts, as Elizabeth said, our drivers are professionally trained to transport the children, and students are actually 70 times more likely to arrive to school safely than in any other vehicle.
I do want to give a shout out to the other things. I know we're talking about school buses, but you guys do so much more. You do rides to sports events, business groups, even casino trips.
Yep.
You have motor coaches, shuttles, vans, and of course the school buses. So if folks want to learn more, where do they go?
If you would like to learn more, you can go to our website. It's kobussen.com, or you can visit one of our local terminals. Some of those are Baraboo, Sun Prairie, DeForest, Lodi, and Broadhead.
And if you go online, you'll notice you've been around for 80 years.
80 years, yes.
That is really something. Congratulations on that. Thanks for stopping in today. Good luck with your school year.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. We have more Talk of the Town coming right after this break.